So we created this 4% group, and we said, look, we're gonna change the world, man. We're not in business of converting people, trying to get people into the, to become members of the 4%. This is really a cause. Okay, this is a movement, and this is something that's beyond just making a buck. This is something that's beyond just making a conversion or a sale. But we need that as a means to an end, right? So how do you make money online? Very, very simply. You got a product. Okay, product 1, there is product 2, there is et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Product 3, et cetera, right? You can create these products, which is kind of difficult. Okay, you can do drop shipping. Okay, you still got to move the product somehow. Okay, the easiest way, my friend, the easiest way that I have found that anybody can tap into and get results that they want is by identifying products that are already created by somebody else. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay? You don't have to customer service it. You don't have to mess around with building out websites or messing with refunds and cancellations, customer service, all that headaches that go along with having a company. But what's your lowest hanging fruit? The lowest hanging fruit is to identify great products that are already in high demand and sell them as an affiliate. But here's the big problem. A lot of affiliates, they're competing with one another. They're competing, right? And that's not a good thing. But see, competition is a good thing actually, okay? Because why? We don't compete, we dominate, okay? So what we do is we identify great products here, okay, in the marketplace. And what we do is we create what's called marketing and selling systems for those products, okay, that you'll be able to use as a 4%er. And because of those marketing selling systems, the conversion rates for these products, they're through the roof. Okay, we don't even worry about competition because we dominate. We do things our own way. And I discovered this. It was back in 2010. When I had to, rebuild my business completely from scratch. Maybe I'll tell you that story another time. I don't have the time for it right now. But there was this product right here. Okay, there was this product. That everybody was promoting. Okay, it was called Directory of E-Zines. It was on ClickBank. Okay, and again, what I'm telling you right now, this is back 2010. This is how I came up with the system that we use right now, and I've used this system for many, many, many years. It's proven, it works, not only for myself, but for many people that used it, and you'll be able to use it as well. Okay, so check it out. It's very important for you to understand. I'm taking you behind the curtain here because, as a new member, you got to understand why some things work, because my goal here is not only to help you get the result by, systematizing the sales process for you, but also long-term, my goal is to help you dig your own well so that you can repeat the process. You can replicate your result over and over and over again without having to depend on me or anybody else. You become a true entrepreneur. You like that? If you like that, let me know in the comment below, okay? Let me know in the comment below. My friend, this is going to be your last rodeo. If you're ready for it, this is going to be that thing that's going to help you get tremendous results in your life, in your business, improve your marriage, 10x your happiness, 10x everything in life, the good things in life that you want, right? In a way that's going to be very fulfilling, and you're going to absolutely love it, I promise you, okay? Again, if you have an open heart, an open mind, and if you listen to what I have to say to you, and if you actually follow the instructions, okay? So check it out. This was a product that I wanted to promote, that I was using back in the days, 2010, and it was $197. Okay, it's a ClickBank product, $197. It paid out 50% commissions. Okay, so me as an affiliate, I would earn, I believe, like 97 bucks per sale. Okay, as an affiliate. This is my affiliate commission. I don't like that. Let me fix it up for you. Okay, let me fix it up for you. Okay, so now there was a problem though, okay? Everybody and their dog, man, was promoting it. A lot of people were promoting that product. It was a popular product, and all the big shots, all the big gurus were promoting, right? So I'm like, okay, how do I promote? How do I stand out from that competition? So for me, I said, look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create. This product was called Directory of E-Zines. It basically just gave a compilation of, e-zine publishers and solo ed publishers to the, to people that it's like a directory, okay? And people paid $197 a year to have access to the directory. I don't endorse that product right now. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't endorse it right now. But back in the days, I was endorsing it because I was a part of it. Right now, I don't know what they got going on. So what I did is I said, look, I'm going to create this capture page that's totally different because everybody was driving traffic to this product, okay? Everybody was sending traffic directly to that product, and it converted, maybe about 2%. Maybe one to 2%. Okay, pretty standard rate in the marketplace here. I said, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a landing page here. I'm gonna collect an email. I'm going to build my list. Okay, and I'm going to send people to what's called a pre-frame process right here. Okay, a pre-frame process, basically giving out some free training videos, video number 1, video number 2, etc. And then below, I'm going to put a link referencing this product. So basically what I did is I took what this product showed people, okay, and I explained how to do this in a manual way through videos, okay? So somebody could go through this and they would be like, okay, I get it, but nobody wants to do the work. So at the very end here, I said, look, if you get this process, it created something called positive expectancy. That's another big lesson I'm going to teach you is creating positive expectancy in your marketing makes all the difference, okay? And at the end, I said, look, if you want to eliminate all the research process, all the overwhelm and frustration from doing these steps, check out this directory because everything I just showed you here, it's actually compiled in a directory. And people loved it. And then I just basically, this was an affiliate link, sending people to this affiliate offer, okay? And I sent it out to my list, okay, that I had a small list at the time. My goodness, I watched my commission, I refreshed it's ClickBank. Okay, I just opened up a free account on ClickBank and promoted through. But I said instead of sending people here, instead of sending people to this product, people could care less about the copy here. Nobody ever read the copy by going through this process, right? Here, let me fix this up for you here. Okay, this was kind of the flow here. So I sent traffic here, okay, to my landing page. I built a list. By the way, people that sent traffic directly here, they never got an opt-in. Okay. You never want to do that. You want to build your list. I build my list here. I send people through this process, and my conversion was about 30%. Between about 25, 30%, depending on visitors. It just dominated. My first month, $35,000. Second month, $35,000, $40,000 per month. And then I said, look, I became number one in, I'm not sure about number one, but definitely one of the top affiliates for this product, probably number one affiliate for that product, with that vendor, very, very quickly. Okay, very quickly. And what's the coolest part about that was people started sending me emails saying, Vic, thank you. They bought and they said thank you. And so my list that we're getting on my list here, they became my loyal followers because of how I presented it to them. Okay. So what I said then is I said, look, if it works really, really great for me, can I systematize this? Okay, can I replicate this process with other people? So what I said is, look, everybody that purchases this, who purchased this, okay, I put him into my own, another list here. I started to build a community. Okay, I started to build a community of buyers over here, and I said, look, guys, here's what I'm doing that's working really great. I don't know if it's going to work for you, okay? Because my challenge was, can I take this complete beginner? Can I help him replicate my results that I'm getting here by removing the human component out from the equation? Because he might not have the confidence level, he might not have the results, he might not have the swag, if you will, you know what I mean, to be able to get on a video like this and talk. And so I took one person, and I said, hey man, here's your landing page. I created a little back office, a little affiliate center for these people. And I said, hey, here is your replicated affiliate link, okay? When they opt in here, okay, they will go to your list. Here, they will see my videos because I can do this, I can present this for you on your behalf. So basically, I just modeled what I was doing, okay? But with a little caveat, this little link, because he logged into the members area, and he was able to populate this link to be his affiliate link. So no longer when somebody purchased, they went to me, they actually went to this person who was promoting this system. Make sense? Okay, so what happens is he would get the commissions. Shiki boom, shiki boom, shiki boom, okay? So this guy runs it, and sure enough, he gets a sale. he gets the commission. He gets the 97 bucks in his ClickBank account. And then he gets the second one. He gets the 15th one. And he gets the 20th one. And I started to give this out to a few people, and people started to replicate the result that I was getting. I'm like, wow, I'm onto something here. I'm definitely onto something here, right? So, you know, we started charging for this system, and we charged, I think it was like 67 bucks or 97 bucks a month at that time for just to be able to use the system, and people absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. So that's when I became like obsessed with this concept of always systematizing what I was doing. Okay, prove the concept, and then can I systematize it? Can I replicate it? Because here's the thing. Write this down. This is a big saying here in the 4%. Systems work, people fail. Okay, systems work, people fail. If I can take a complete beginner, okay, and if I can get him plugged into a system that works, and I remove a human component out from the sales process, if he just focuses on getting the traffic, and I teach him how to get the traffic, but at the same time, as he's getting the money, this is important, okay? He doesn't need theory. He's got enough theory, okay? He doesn't need more information. He's got plenty. He just doesn't know what to do to get the result. So if I can help him first and foremost, man, focus on those results, because guess what? The first 97 a month he got, or the first sale he got, his confidence level just got a little higher, huh? Right? And then he gets the second one, second boost. So his confidence is getting a boost every time he's getting a sale. And he's like, man, this thing is actually working, man, right? And then his skeptical spouse is like, honey, I love you. I always knew you could do it. Okay, this, my friend, is how we were able to change lives, literally, all across the world, okay, with people, no matter where they're coming from, no matter their background, their experiences, become systems work, people fail. Now, what does he need to do? Is this a lottery ticket that you just buy and do nothing? Heck no, okay? What I do is, while his system is working for him, I gotta teach him a couple things. I gotta teach him traffic generation. I gotta teach him this process so that he understands why this works, so that he can communicate with his list, he can get list engagement, okay? When he is building his list, he is sending out emails. Okay, I teach him list engagement, and I teach him how to become a true entrepreneur that can stand on his own 2 feet and never have to depend on anybody. Does that make sense?